After executing the corrupt officials, some of the hostility in Li Guanglong's heart finally subsided. Given the current situation, Lin's city was beyond saving. It was only a matter of time before the red mist consumed the entire city. With his present abilities, nothing he did would change the outcome. Killing a few corrupt officials to vent his anger was better than doing nothing. Buzz! Just then, a loud rumble suddenly echoed through the sky. It was like a thunderclap, even causing the ground beneath them to tremble slightly. What's going on? Li Guanglong frowned. Your Highness! Something's happening outside. Wan Zhong rushed into the hall to report. Let's go take a look. Li Guanglong didn't waste words and strode quickly outside. In the distant sky, a massive energy vortex had somehow formed without notice. It was at least 100 meters in diameter, looking like a black hole, full of overwhelming pressure. Beneath the vortex floated a human figure. Because the figure was too far away, it was hard to make out any features, only that they were dressed in white. What is that guy trying to do? Li Guanglong squinted suspiciously. Appearing suddenly in the sky and creating such a powerful energy vortex. What exactly was this person's intention? Unclear for now, but I can confirm this man is at least a Grand Master level expert, Wan Zhong said solemnly. As a martial arts Grand Master himself, his senses were extremely sharp. However, even while staring directly at that figure, he couldn't detect the slightest aura. This alone meant the person's strength far exceeded his own. So what if he's a Grandmaster? Against a disaster like this, what good can he do? Li Guanglong replied coldly. The red mist was unstoppable. Even if dispersed temporarily, it would quickly return. No Grandmaster could reverse a fate like this. Buzz! Suddenly, the massive vortex in the sky began to spin faster. A terrifying suction force burst forth from it. Standing on the open ground, both Li Guanglong and Wan Zhong could clearly feel themselves being pulled, and the suction was intensifying by the second. What kind of divine power is this? To affect us from such a distance? Li Guanglong's arrogance instantly vanished, replaced with shock. They were at least 5 kilometers away from the vortex. The figure in the distance was no bigger than an ant to the naked eye. Yet even from that distance, the suction was this overwhelming. It was unbelievable. This man's strength is simply unfathomable, Wan Zhong exclaimed. A typical Grandmaster couldn't come close to this level. He couldn't even guess how strong that figure truly was. Buzz! The vortex in the sky began to spin even faster. Suddenly, fierce winds erupted across a 10-kilometer radius, hurling sand and stones. That red mist, which had spread like a plague and clung to everything like a parasite, now seemed to encounter its nemesis. It was being rapidly pulled back by the vortex. From the ground, the red mist covering several kilometers was forcefully torn away and drawn into the vortex at incredible speed. From above, the scene looked like a massive tide being drawn back into the ocean. In just a few minutes, the dreaded red mist, so feared by all, was completely absorbed by the vortex, vanishing without a trace. In the sky, the white-clad figure waved their hand, and the vortex instantly disappeared. A sparkling crimson orb slowly descended from the sky and was caught by the figure, who then tucked it away. Li Guanglong and Wan Zhong were utterly speechless. They never dreamed that the terrifying red mist, so unstoppable, so devastating, would just disappear like that. The enormous problem they had agonized over and failed to resolve had been effortlessly taken care of by a stranger. It was shocking. Completely unexpected. Almost surreal. Wan Zhong, is this really something a Grandmaster could do? Li Guanglong's voice trembled slightly. Impossible. No matter how powerful a Grandmaster is, they can't wield such divine power, Wan Zhong said, shaking his head in disbelief. Then what realm has that person in the distance reached? Li Guanglong asked, eyes wide. No doubt, that is a peerless expert at the earthly immortal level. Wan Zhong swallowed hard. Earthly immortal realm, aside from the old celestial master of Longhu Mountain, who else could reach that level? Could it be that the old celestial master has taken action? Li Guanglong asked, unable to believe it. Doesn't look like him. Most likely it's someone else, Wan Zhong said after a deep breath. Our dragon empire is full of hidden dragons and crouching tigers. Perhaps a reclusive expert has stepped in to help. No matter who it is, they've saved us from disaster. Lin's city is safe now, and so is my future. After the initial shock passed, Li Guanglong couldn't contain his joy. He had already prepared to abandon Lin City and flee, but just when all seemed lost, a peerless earthly immortal appeared out of nowhere. With divine powers, they had effortlessly resolved the city's crisis. This truly felt like a blessing from the heavens.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end, yet you promised to never leave. And now you're gone, can't believe. I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never